Yo, what it do, people? It's your boy Tony, Maritime Gaming, Marvel's Bluntz here. Today, what you're looking at is Scarlet Nexus. Yep, brand new game just came out at the end of June, I believe. This, in my opinion, is the best new game I played all year, hands down, without a doubt. It's so this game is like, uh, it reminds me of the closest thing that I can give it. The closest game that I can compare it to is Persona 5. Persona 5, if y'all don't know, I did a review on that one as well. It hooked me as soon as I got the game. Started to get into it. It was awesome as shit. And this is what this game reminds me of. This game is like that. Scarlet Nexus is definitely a pickup. I'm just get that out of the way. It's a pickup for every single player fan out there that's story driven that like story driven games. Um, so let's get into it. I'm about to just go run around, kill some people while I talk to you, kill some others, not people, others while I talk about the game. So hopefully some enemies show up. But yeah, so this game follows the story of Yuito and another character called Kasane. You have the option to choose which storyline you want to play. Uh, um, what else? Yeah, and as far as I can tell, their storylines after I want to say episode 2 in the game. After episode 2, their storylines really differentiate. It's basically you're playing the game from their points of view. And it's very interesting, honestly. Like I said, the story is way deeper than I initially gave it credit for. I didn't think it would be that deep of a story, to be honest, having played the demo. It got a little bit, even though the demo didn't really, talk, it didn't really give no indication, like, with, voices or whatever, but, yeah, I just assumed it was a regular old, beat 'em up game. But this game definitely has visually, like that, great graphics, different story aspect. It's like a comic book almost. When you go into the cutscenes, uh, like it's literally like a comic. It's cool as shit, man. Like, you guys see it. I have more gameplay on my Twitch, which is at Tony Ozzy. I've streamed the first couple hours of the Dorito story. You can go check that out. But yeah, man. So basically, what's happening is we're in the future. Um, we're in like this brain punk cyber world or whatever. And we're trying to save the world. Everyone with powers are called psionics. Uh, um, and they have like powers like electricity, teleportation, clairvoyance, shield, well, probably electrokinesis or whatever have you, whatever power. So, but our two main characters have the power of, well, I won't reveal what it is for the reason. I won't reveal what the actual power is, but let's just call it psychokinesis for now. Our two main characters have that power until about later in the game. When it's revealed what the actual power is, which is actually a welcome sight for me, because I was wondering, like, the power that I'm currently using doesn't add up with the description. So, yeah, and on top of that, so they have their own teams. Uh, the two main characters, Kasane and Yuito. Once you break apart from the academy or whatever, get your own team. And yeah, I mean the team is it's predetermined because it's on the game, but basically everyone splits up and you get your own 4-man team, 4 or 5-man team. That's your squad. You're gonna have two extra members out at a time, and each member has their own purpose and power. But I was pleased to see that towards the end of the game, I was able to actually control all 8 players. See, if you see in the bottom right corner, I'm switching between the powers. See, that was real cool. Like, that was real cool. I didn't think that was a pleasant surprise for me. I didn't expect that. Alright, if I can't fuck that in, y'all. But and like I said, the gameplay this is like a little it reminds me of something of Persona because you got to build a relationship with your team. In between missions or in between episodes, I should say, you got to build the team up through team activities and stuff like that to increase their powers or enhance their abilities for in combat. Let me see how what it looks like. Let me see. Like, let me see. If I go to party, see, let me see, confirm. So you can see the different powers. Prior duplication, hyper velocity duplication, pyrokinesis, clairvoyance, scir- sclerokinesis, I think, teleportation, psychokinesis, electrokinesis, and invisibility. Powers that you will, the range of powers. What do I show you guys? I'm trying to figure out what that. See, this is it right here. So the more time you spend in between episodes, the more time you spend with your teammates, the stronger their effects get, and the stronger your bond become. That's what it reminds me of Persona so much because I like the in between parts of the game. When you spend time, boosting your stats, or because unlike Persona, this is not time sensitive, so you can do it as much as you want. You either give them items or you do their bond episode, but bond episodes only happen once per for each character. You can do a bond episode in between the standby phases. It's not time sensitive now. I don't know. I haven't experimented with. I always do my bond episodes when they showed up. I don't know if you can go to the next phase and then do it, come back to it, and do it in succession. I'm not sure about that. So don't quote me on that one. Uh, this is the skill map. As you can see, it's very expansive. Um, it's cool as shit, man. Like it's a lot of like most of these skills, either to play support. You got your support skills, your fighting skills, your I guess your magic skills. You can say if you're not familiar with like you know the shit, I guess. But yeah, it's really cool, man. Like it's really cool. Uh, Everyone's linked together through this system called the SAS. That's how our main characters are able to access everyone else's power because they give them through whatever technology system they have. That's what they're using to access their power. Um, yeah, man. Like, but without, I'm trying to spoil it because like I really enjoyed the game. I thought the game was great, and it wasn't $70 too, which is a big bonus nowadays. Very very surprised it was $70. Uh, it was. I think I actually ended up buying the special or the deluxe edition because I was like, you know what, this is cool. I'm not mad that I bought it. It just came with the cosmetic items and a couple of boosters, but it wasn't necessary. Wasn't necessary. Let's see. Get to this point where I'm trying to see figure out the best part of the game. See, and you also have team attack. So the more you increase your level of friendship with your other teammates, the more team attacks you can do. And that was my first time doing team attacks like that in succession. I think I did about 3 of them at a time in succession. That was pretty cool. Uh, Also, just so you guys know, I'm playing on the New Game Plus file that I made. Um, so that's why I'm looking like OC Strong, New Game Plus. I'm just going around killing things. But back to the game. There's this ability in the game. See, as you can see, once you hit that heightened state of awareness, I guess we could call it, is when you get your brain drive. But right next to my health bar, a little base bump and jump. Yeah, that's when you know you're in the zone basically. Your other characters can achieve this state too. That's one of the things I wanted to show you guys. Uh, Also powers. Certain powers you have to use to attack others. Like sometimes certain powers want to get certain enemies, or you need to use that power to break the enemy's defense in order for you to even do damage to them. So that's a cool little trick that I liked about Scarlet Nexus, was that they made the powers they're not just there for show, they actually have a purpose. um, when fighting certain enemy types, they actually have a good purpose. So, uh, one of my complaints, I do have a complaint. It's not nothing major. It's not nothing major at all. One of my complaints is that I deactivated my power. One of my complaints is that what you call that thing? The tip screen. I don't know why this game has a tip screen that constantly comes up. Even like later on in the game, the tip screen just kept coming up for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's a flaw in the game or whatever. But I did not understand why that shit just kept coming up. That shit was annoying. Uh, another thing I did not like. I don't want to say I did not like. I'm probably fighting this thing, and I can't find it. I feel like I'm sabotaging myself. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, anyways, sorry. Anyways, I don't like how I didn't like how the tutorial kept popping up. I said that, and I don't like how I can't take subtitles off. I mean, I can't take like like the subtitles off. I can't take it off. They're just always there. It sometimes took away from it didn't take away from the actual uh cutscenes or whatever, but it just felt like it was unnecessary. Like there should always be a setting to turn off subtitles and stuff like that. Always be a setting like that. See what else we got here. And I don't also like that the game's bosses were cool. Let's talk about that. The game's bosses were very cool and different. Enemies like the fight between you and your mentor. I mean you and your leader was cool in the beginning, and just to see how that all plays out at the end was unexpected for me. Um, it was nice change of pace. Not everybody's a good guy, and I like to see that because not every person is good in my opinion. But I do wish that even with the bosses being awesome as they are, it actually been kind of they weren't difficult. They were just it was just more so it's a boss fight. You just do what you gotta do to kill it. So it took some of the bosses take more more of a I guess delicate approach. Well, not I won't say delicate, more of a serious approach than others. But yeah, I feel like the bosses themselves were well done for the most part. But that leads me to my other disappointment. Disappointed that they have these upper level bosses that are called major others, and I'm disappointed like there's no way to just go fight them outside, especially since I've beaten the game. Maybe there should be some events or something where I could trigger major others showing up. Because as far as I can tell, they're only a part of the story. They're not like these minions that I'm fighting currently. Or even some of the tougher, like I guess we will call them upper level, the level below boss. We'll just say that they're like they're upper level bosses, enemies. Even those are not that challenging. So it's like they're there, but like they're regular enemies almost. So I just wish that they had made it easier to challenge major others outside of the storyline, outside of the storyline. But other than that, I have no actual other complaints about the game though. On that, I just feel like we should have been able to challenge them whenever we want, or maybe in like an arena setting or something like that. But other than that, that's about it. That's literally all I have to say about. Oh my god! Oh, sorry guys. I died. I died from running my mouth. That's what I get. I died. Sorry. I am back because of the power of the Nexus. But yeah, though, I just the major other battles are really cool though. That's why I'm hung up on that like that. We should have been able to. We should be able to at least fight them on our own or get missions because they had missions in the game though. It was just they had like side quests, which I didn't expect either, and I was pleasantly surprised by that. Even though it's kind of I think their side quests are more so more so, just there just to give you something to do in between missions or whatever, like a cooldown. But also, I think the side quests are kind of null and void. Like they serve no real purpose outside just taking you away from doing the same thing. Or I mean, I'm sorry, not doing the same thing. One word, from progressing uh with the game. Let me get to this door. Wait, where am I supposed to go? I forgot where to go. But yeah. So I'm gonna show you guys this technique. One of the best parts about one of the coolest parts about the game, I should say. You can have a total of 4 powers active at the same time. You got a total of 4 of those activated at the same time. So I can activate any 4 at any time on any panel, any random time. Alright. Yeah, ready? I'm gonna show you how to do it. I'm not gonna use on YouTube. Definitely, man, the stories, like I guess my favorite character would be oh, do I have a favorite character? I don't think I have a favorite character. I think all the characters have a niche. I guess it would have to be maybe Arashi, if I had to guess, the hyper velocity shit. She's more or less like me. I don't really want to work with me. I just want to relax and chill. Just do me, man. That's I got all this responsibility. I'd rather not have it. So that's how I look at it. Maybe that's the character I like the most. But yeah, I'm gonna show y'all this. Well, like I ain't getting up my so I'm gonna show y'all this. But this is the ultimate form. This is like your heightened state. It's like going super state in this game. This is called the brain field right here. You'll unlock this later on in the game. This is where you get unlimited like power. Basically, you fucking become the world itself, and you just fuck shit up. Oh, it's already over? Oh yeah, there's a couple You figured it. You got that. See, so that thing right there in the middle is like similar to a major other, but it's not a major other. It's like a step below. So yeah, but you can see here, brain field gives you unlimited magic. It's called magic or psychokinesis support. If you stay too long in it, you'll die. That's a trade-off. So you have to watch the timer, which is next to my health bar right there, as you can see. And if your bonds are strong enough, then you'll get time extended. Your teammates will come in, and, say, "Hey, don't die on me," like they're doing now. You can see. So now it's over. But yeah, it's basically you going into God mode and just fucking shit up. Especially if you have the brain field tree fully mapped out, fully unlocked. You'll definitely be taking advantage of that more often than not. Cause yeah, and let me just point out, this game has great music. I always, one of the things I always say, music makes, anime shows, games. Music makes it. So, yeah, for it to have great music, and that's very important because you don't have great music, great sound. Then how can people get invested? You gotta have that background cranking, man. You gotta have it sound like it's an A1 game. But yeah, so with that is my review of Scarlet Nexus. That's Tony's review. Scarlet Nexus, Mad Tank Gaming, Marvelous Bluntz. The score I would give it is a 9. 9 out of 10 for Scarlet Nexus. I'm thoroughly impressed by this game. I think it's definitely a great game to pick up if you're looking for, something that'll give you something for something. You're looking for something very different, because this is definitely out there and very different. I'm not gonna spoil anything about the story. You gotta check it out yourselves or watch my stream on Twitch to go see it first out so you can get a grasp. You can download the demo. I think the demo is still available if you want to try it out yourselves. I would recommend it. But it's definitely lit, man. This game is awesome as hell, man. I wish, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think no DLC's coming, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do, because the support that I've seen on this game is excellent. Like, people love this game. So, last thing, the game probably runs. If I had to guess, each story, Kasane and Yurito's stories are about 23 hours of game time. If I had to round it out, I know my clock says 29, but I want to subtract at least 5 of those because standby mode or whatever. I'm not sure if it's counting down or whatever when my console's on rest. And on top of that, watching cutscenes takes time too. I could have skipped. I'm pretty sure if I skipped the cutscenes, I definitely would have beat this game in under 22 hours. If I would have just skipped the cutscene, went straight to the fight, no talking or nothing. So definitely would have beat the game in a shorter time than what I initially did, which was 28 hours, I think. So yeah, I'm happy. I feel like I got my money's worth. Like I said, I hope everybody, if you play this game, I hope you enjoy it. Let me know in the comments, on Twitter, wherever. Let me know what's up if you play Scarlet Nexus. Yeah, man. For more, check out my page at Tony Ozzy, my YouTube channel at Maritime Gaming for all my game reviews. Check out Maritime Game. Marvelous Bluntz for me and Pat reviews of shows, and also we review games there too. Yeah, man, just fuck with it. Scarlet Nexus, 9.5 out of 10. It's Tony. 9 out of 10, not 9.5. 9 out of 10. It's Tony. Have a good day. Good night. Be safe. All that good stuff. Whoever's watching.